Well, I am alive, day 110. Earlier, I took a video of the lab where I had my blood taken and for rapid test of COVID, and it turned out I will get it at around 2 p.m. Alrighty, the fountain, the middle of the only park we have in the city. Remember? I was talking about the only park. Well, here I am right now. Can't hang out anywhere because everywhere I go, it's closed. Okay? So this is ground level, and this is actually a tree that I'm under. Taking this video at the plaza. What a change! What a change! The closest to Mother Nature we could get in the city. And that fountain there is so lovely. I could hear the fountain. I don't know how to kill time. I'm not due at the pet shop until 10 a.m. Oh no, it's only 8:45. There's a church there. The Minor Basilica of San Lorenzo, or Binondo Church, most popularly known as that. Okay, very lovely, the fountain. And some more people walking around the plaza. So I'm not exactly sure because it's a very small place. I don't know how to go about without attracting police attention. They're also everywhere. Well, nobody seems to be minding me at this time, and the sun is not out, thankfully. I could stay a few minutes here, I suppose, before I find something else to do. Alrighty, talk later. All in a day's activity, and this is nighttime already, and I have just finished cooking my share of the cooking, which is fried tofu. Alright, my daughter wanted one, she requested, and I bought 2 of them. One I cooked last night and another one I cooked for tonight. Anyway, it was a lovely day. As you could see, I really did take time out from the office, and so I feel more rested actually, because I had a little more extra time on my hands. But other than that, it was also the lab testing day. The first video that you saw there was me again sneaking a video shoot quietly. No talking, so no one would pay attention. They usually don't mind anything and they don't know what's happening. The second one was I had to kill some time. Alright, but I didn't wait until 10 o'clock because when I did the video, that was like 8:45, and so I contacted the pet shop owner and she said they're open. That was by 9, a little after 9 or 9 o'clock. So I was all set and I went to walk there. But I did stay at the park, okay, so I walked around a bit, took some photos, and it was really interesting because it was actually one of those things that I haven't done yet, okay, in a while. So I went around, took photos, and I actually sat there and took out my snack and ate my biscuits from there, alright, while I was observing what's happening around the plaza, which was really good. The photos I will be sharing on the Wednesday walk article for tomorrow. So it's gonna be like Tuesday walk in the plaza, okay, for Wednesday walk. Because tomorrow I will be back to work. Okay, so what I did was I took some photos. I saw some very interesting things or people. Like there were like 2 homeless people sleeping there. There were actually quite a few, but only 2 that I found sleeping on one corner. Nobody's calling their attention, so I guess they're used to that. There's a guy who was feeding some cats as well. Okay, so he would cross to McDonald's, which was right across, and then he would come back with the food for the cats. Okay, and there was another one, like a Buddhist. It's like a booth where you can light incense and offer prayers or stuff. There was a guy there. I thought he was part of like the church group or something because he was fixing the incense. But I later on saw him doing his offering as well. So I don't know. Maybe he just finds it messy and he's fixing it up. Plus, there was also a homeless woman she's a little bit, well, I wouldn't call her crazy, but maybe she's a little bit loose on the head. She was actually taking a bath in the fountain. Not the fountain I was on the video, but the other side. There's a second fountain there, and she was taking a bath there, which was pretty interesting. Okay. All in all, there were a couple of people sitting there, hanging out, waiting for time as well. It was a good day. No sun was out there, and the shade under the tree. That's where I sat, under one of those trees, and it was a shaded area, and it was pretty cool. You know, it's like when you were there, I felt like you blend in. No one's minding you. No one's paying much attention to you. And I was having the time of my life because I was just observing and looking at everyone, everything. And in a way, feel kind of sad knowing that things are not going back to what they were before. You know, it's more fun if we weren't wearing masks. But since it's mandatory, we have to. At least, please don't make wearing face shields mandatory too. I think I find that a little over the top, really. Really. Okay. Another one for the day is my rapid test, okay, for COVID. That was in the morning, and it turned out that I could get the result by 2 p.m., which was earlier. And I did. I went out around that time to go and get my test, and this is one of those days when being negative is acceptable, okay? Is more acceptable actually than being positive. So apparently, according to my test, it was all clear, right? All clear, so that I got the result, and tomorrow I could go back to work and just present it, so I could enter the building without any issues at all, without them hounding on us, or trying to restrict us from entering the building. So it'll be back to work by then, which is pretty good. So since today is Tuesday, it's time for my Chooseday series. The cats were and they are actually sleeping outside, so I didn't want to bother them because I think they were fed snacks earlier, but mom's about to feed them dinner. So anyway, they were sleeping, napping. I didn't want to disturb them, so I decided to just find this little corner of the home. Okay, it's a good thing I bought this ottoman. It's a chair, kind of like a couch. Okay, by the entrance, because we don't have a living room yet. So for now, this is our main sitting area. Because there is quite a lot of clutter. Anyway, Tuesday. So I digress. The clutter will be for another day and perhaps another topic. When I have removed them, probably, because it's a little bit too embarrassing right now, because it's really not nice looking. Makes it look more like a storeroom or a warehouse or a junkyard or something. Anyway, Tuesday series. For Tuesday, I would say choose to live a simple life. Live simply, or simply live. Any way you want to play with the title. So choose to live a simple life. Like in my case, it has been down to the very basics, especially right now. So it's more like home, and then work, and then Hive, okay, at the end of the day. And of course, in between, I run errands, I do household chores, and all those other things, okay? Other than that, all's well, okay, all's well, and because we are restricted from travel, so no traveling, not anytime soon, and it's better, it's safer to kind of like not go out so much and mingle with a lot of people, because in all honesty, we don't know who has it or who doesn't, okay? But at least after my daughter had her test like a couple of weeks ago, and I had mine today, we're kind of safe, which is pretty good, because we have a senior citizen at home, mom, okay, who is considered high risk for it. So we told her not to go out or mingle with lots of folks. Alright, so live a simple life. Simple life is also good. Okay, when we were locked down and everywhere else is closed except the food stores and the drug stores, we get to realize exactly what do we need in life. Okay, so it's kind of like down to the basics. It's like a cake with no icing. Okay, but if the cake itself tastes good, I think you can do well without the icing. So living simply and a simple living is also good. You can save, okay, save for travel. You will notice that for this video I have a new introduction. Okay, since it's the 110th day, I thought it best to have a different kind of introduction. And I shared the photos of our some of our recent travels from last year up to early this year, February, before the lockdown happened. And those travel parts are the fruits of our labor. So we live simple lives so that we could save, and so we could have freedom to travel and treat ourselves for working so hard. All right. So now that's what we're missing, but still we can only hope for the best, for everything to subside, for everything to do well, to go back to the new abnormal. Because we, in all honesty, I don't think we're going back to the way we were before everything else. We just have to make do with new conditions. Okay, we have a lot of adjustments to do, definitely. And we do our best. We do our best every single day. We just do our best. So if you live a simple life, you get to have simple wants, simple needs, just the basics, you know, rent, housing, and then food. Okay, since work is a walking distance away, nothing to worry about transportation, which is a good thing. Okay, down to the very, very basic, really. And so that's also I guess it's a choice. It's a choice I made to live a simple life, simple lifestyle, simple everyday routine. Okay, nothing fancy, no parties, no going out on, let's say, Friday nights or Saturday nights, no partying, no nothing. We used to go to the mall, you know, for our Market Friday, which nowadays is not possible because they really close early. In fact, the mall closes at around the time that I come out of the office, so my daughter has to be the one to do the grocery run, because she could do it on the weekends, especially Saturdays, wherein she doesn't go to work. In my case, I couldn't anymore because I work until Saturday, so I only have Sunday off, and that we reserve for staying at home. Okay, catching up with chores. Very simple life, basically down to the very, very basics, so that I could also save and hopefully do further refurbishing at home. Okay, so today I got a little extra time. I got to work a little on the organizer shelf that I shared, okay, from last Sunday, and I added some of the books that I have set aside in my clutter zone, so they now have found a place there. And it's not yet finished. I think I'll find some more books lying around because I have quite a lot of them. But hopefully soon I will be able to clear up some of the mess around the house, so I could share our nice little flat. Right now I can only go so far as this part here. Okay, this part, which is not so cluttered right now. Our umbrellas are all there at the back. We have quite a number of them. We used to get them. Our mom used to buy them a lot. And we used to get some of them for free. The teddy bear is watching the window. And there, the corner where we have the bookcase. That's also DIY. Okay. And the other one where we have the organizer. Some of our cleaning stuff. And maintenance stuff and all those other stuff. Alrighty. So it's a simple life because it's easier to maintain. It's easier to manage, and no frills, okay, no fancy fare, just the simple things, and that's what we choose to be. And so I think that's easier to manage on an everyday basis. All right, and so That is it so far for my Chooseday series today. I will see you for tomorrow's Wednesday. I will be back at work. Alrighty? And I will also be sharing the photos that I took from my walk in the plaza today. I'll share them on a post for tomorrow. Alrighty, enjoy your Chooseday, and there will be Hive chat on Twitter later on. I think there is like less than an hour, in 45 minutes. So I am doing this on a rush as well, because I do want to join the Hive chat on Twitter. So that's every Tuesday. So in case you get the chance, join them. Join us. Okay? I will try to join every week. This will be the 3rd week that it's running. Alrighty? I'll see you then. Talk soon. Enjoy your Chooseday. So my question to you today is, what did you choose to do, or what did you choose to be? Right? See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.